YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back, and yes, we are in the beautiful ancient scenery of Troy, the Total War Saga here, and we have finished capturing our new island holding, and I was ready to move on to more, but we had a little bit of a war come to us here that we're trying to solve. I finally have the Sirens in Odysseus's army, so very excited about that. We have a lot of work to do. And there's plenty to get to. Can't wait to keep it going. I actually find myself really enjoying the campaign in this game. It's very fun. Outside of Warhammer 2, this is the most fun I've had in a Total War campaign in a while. Though I do need to get back and check out Three Kingdoms. It's had a lot of changes, a lot of DLC, and a lot of updates since the last time I've played it. I do intend to get to that at some point. I just have too much going on the channel. Hey, before we really jump into the meat of this, I just want to say, as you find yourself watching this today, first of all, thank you for being here. If you watch this video and you like it at the end, please do me a huge favor. It's a very small thing. Just click the like button. Does me a huge favor. Helps this video find more people. Leave me some comments if you think there's something I need to do better or something you want to see. And then, of course, about half of you watching this will not be subscribed to the channel, which, again, not a problem. Thank you for being here. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you feel like you want to after you've watched the video. Anyway, let's jump right in and get going. I'm trying to make my way back over here because there's another army outside of Knossos here. And we've got this army improved quite a lot. We have decent food income. I'd like to keep getting better relations with some of these factions around us, but they just don't like me, and some of them have just ended their agreements with me. I've been trying to trade some land over to King Agamemnon, and he's just not having it, so typical Total War diplomacy at work here. Anything reasonable, the AI doesn't want it. And anything unreasonable, the AI seems to ask for it. Very nice. Very nice. I think I needed that gold for something. But now I can't remember what it is. Seems like I might have been trying to build something at Knossos. Don't recall. Is there something that required gold here? This requires gold, but I'm not sure that's what I was trying to build. It may have been this temple. Let's wait and see. I'll make sure I know what I need the gold for before I use it up here. We do have a ton of food that is not being put to use. We have decent food income, good wood income. Someone was in the comments saying, Air, you really should barter with these people. You know, I'll look at it again when it comes up at the end of the turn. But honestly, the barters they're offering just don't seem good. So, like, for instance here, give me 1,000 bronze and 400 wood for 8 turns, and I'll give you 600 or 400 bronze for 8 turns, and I'll give you 630 wood. Okay. I guess. It's okay. Like, I know someone was saying like that I should be taking a lot of these barters or doing more bartering. I haven't found the bartering system to be very useful. In 3K, I found the offering of stuff like this to be fairly useful. Like, I could sell stuff and get money. I don't find it to be very useful in this game. Like, it's like what the AI wants doesn't tend to end up being, unless you get points. Maybe they like me for having a barter agreement here. Watch, I'll accept it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very exciting. Like, maybe if you're in tougher situations, you can use the bartering to get more of what you want. But see, like here, everybody's basically just like, hey, give me a bunch of stuff. Okay. Non-aggression pact, that one actually makes some sense. I don't really want to be fighting Argos, so I'll take it. That's like one of the first more sensical offerings I've seen from the AI. But in the other ones, it's like they'll need a resource really bad, and I'll go offer it to them, and you get like not even 1 diplomacy point. That's the kind of stuff that's still kind of irking me a little with the bartering system in this game. Like, it doesn't seem very well balanced in terms of what the AI is going to ask you for and then what they give you for something that they really need, right? It seems very lopsided in the sense that the AI is like, I want everything that I want exactly the way I want it, and I'm going to give you very little in return for it, which makes the system, in my opinion, very unappealing for the player. But again, I don't know, maybe I'm just missing something somewhere. And I'll continue to look at whatever comments you get. So, but you know, like for instance, if Agamemnon starts to like me more because of my having just cooperated with him, you know what? Then I could maybe see the occasional bad agreement because you're trying to build a relationship. But I would need to confirm that that is actually the case. I really want to get these Warriors of Ithaca. Like, really bad. We're going to need 500 gold and a considerable amount of wood and stone in order to develop the Cyclopian Citadel. I'm going to save my gold because we're actually getting a fair bit right now. We might be able to pull that off. I don't think this will continue for very long, though. I think we're... Yeah, it's events that are giving us a lot of gold, and it's not going to last for a whole bunch of time longer. We are bringing in a fair load of wood right now, though. I don't want to spend my gold on Odysseus' palace right now. Or this. Wow, it costs gold for the carpenter. Oh, it's because it's one of those buildings that, yeah, just give us a whole bunch of extra resources. That makes sense, actually, that these cost gold. Because there's no negative impact, so you're having to pay out the gold. Depletes local deposit. Yeah, this isn't going to actually add any gold to us, but it does develop the settlement a little and probably make it slightly harder for the AI to overrun, so I'll go with that for now. I'd prefer not to spend up my gold at the moment. So I'm looking for effective things we can do that will help. Like there, that'll get us a little more bronze. I want to use my wood up, but I don't want to use my gold up at the moment. Which I suppose we could build these ports. They have a good return for food. Looks like we got some rebels down here.
I'll do it right.
Let's move to get in their way.
I anticipate coming out of this well.
Well, so you do get points for having a treaty. So I'm assuming that our barter with Agamemnon here played some role in that treaties with Mycenae. See overall though, these guys still not very much liking me at the moment. Exit that. Alright. Let's end another turn. Try and get Odysseus into position. I really want to push out into the sea where we belong. And get some more fights going. I don't know what Sparta's up to. Did Sparta declare war on me? I can't remember. I think they broke an agreement with me, but I don't think they declared war. And it wouldn't make sense for the AI to make that. No, they didn't declare war, or else it would have showed it up there at the top. I think they just dislike me quite a lot. The Epirotes want me to make a barter. Like, everybody wants my bronze. They're like, Air, give me all your bronze. I'll give you wood. No. No. We're good. See, I don't know. That just doesn't feel like a very worthwhile offer to me, like what they're offering me there. Let's see what everybody's up to here. See, again, another barter offer here. Now, they're offering me military access, but I don't really want their military access because I just want to capture their territory. Sorry. I intend to fight you soon. I know that you're of the same background as me, but your territory is just way too appealing. Gold minus 100. Leave them alone. Rally the people. Roaming bandits. So we can crush them, and it costs me food and bronze, and we get extra happiness. Let's do that. Most generous offer. Lycians, see peace and goodwill flourish between your peoples. Wishes to offer you a gift of precious resources. You can request relics, which gives us influence for 4 turns, and favor to the gods, grants ancillaries. Minus the cost of stone. Extra melee attack for all units on recruitment. So we would have to recruit units over the next 4 turns, which, if we were, that'd be cool, but it's like we do a Finn the Ruler. I mean, I guess we could just take this. Alright, we'll request relics. Let's see where the rebellion is here. Yeah, another rebellion. We'll need to go deal with that one as well. Minoan Axe. Interesting. Buffs up the axe attack of all units in an army. We don't have a lot of axe units, though, that we make use of. We did finish our research. If I remember right, I was working on some research that would help our, medium infantry. There's melee attack of medium infantry, melee defense. And this just gives us a bunch of extra bronze per turn if we pay the gold out. I am using a lot of medium infantry right now, so it feels like that would be a worthwhile endeavor.
Victory awaits. Consider it done.
Let's push back these jerks.
Engage the foe.
Take him out, Odysseus. Strangle him with your bowstring or something. Replenish the units, morale, treasury. I'll just take the unit replenishment so we don't have to worry about it.
I have a plan.
I have a second commander here.
War makes the man.
His current motivation is really poor. I need to remind myself what his character details are. He's greedy, so he gets motivation if he ends a turn in a raiding stance, or he loots or raises a settlement. If he occupies, it goes down. If he kills or takes on captives, then it goes down. I don't really like this guy. Honestly, probably just gonna punt him and recruit in someone good. So let's replace him. I don't really like the motivation system in this game either. I like most things in this game, but this has been something that I've found to honestly just be annoying. It's like, oh, look at all these cool people you can... Oh, but all of them have like this really bad downside, and you have to... And I'm like, can I just have a hero? Like, I don't need all this crap. So like this guy, for instance, he's only going to gain motivation, at least from actions. I'm sure there's maybe ancillaries or other things that can help gain motivation, but he's only going to gain motivation if you're working directly against the Trojans with him. So it makes this hero extremely specific. And it's just annoying. Like, not even just specific against Trojans, but it has to be a specific set of actions against a specific faction. I don't know. Am I overreacting on these? I'd love to see what you all think if you've been playing this. But these just seem annoying to me. They really do. Like, I don't get it. The loyalty system on Warhammer 2 made sense. I could follow that. It's like if I didn't give people enough command or I didn't use them, if they were gaining victories, they'd be happy. You know, like that kind of thing makes sense to me. I'm not getting this. Like, I have to specifically be worshipping Hera. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. This stuff's just weird. I find it a little strange. And I'm assuming if they lose enough motivation that they might rebel against you. And so it's kind of a big deal, right? After this hero wins a battle, not as part of a reinforcing army, ends a turn in an owned province with organized games. Now, this could be easy to manipulate here, but you see, it's only on the archer skirmisher. Like, what if I want to use a fighter, but I don't like these? Okay, so this guy gets motivation for winning a battle, and he ends a turn in a province with a positive populace. If he loses, it goes down. You know what? I could also work with this. And a fighter vanquisher is kind of a new one. We're already using the archers, so let's pull this guy in. His isn't absolutely awful.
I've got what it takes.
I hope you got what it takes. Alright, so we're going to use this guy. I'll recruit an army with him in the upcoming turns. We have so much food that honestly, even if I went negative on food for a little while, it wouldn't even matter. But Let's end our turn and let's get Odysseus headed back out. We'll use this guy to protect the island so that we can move along and head to something new. I don't want to end up wasting too terribly much time just kind of redefending territory that we already conquered. I would obviously rather be spending that going and doing something to see. Look at that. They want more. More. It's like more. Give me more. More bronze all the time. And these guys are asking for bronze. They don't even need bronze. See? They need gold. They're asking me for bronze, and they already have thousands for bronze. The barter system to me is just odd. It really is odd. Like it doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's like I could trade with them. Gets me a little extra diplomacy as long as that agreement's in place, probably. But other than that, like, it just doesn't seem to be all that great. This looks like another easy auto-resolve here, so let's knock that one out and then hopefully save our time for some more interesting battles. I need to check the motivation on this guy. Make sure that it's not really low. There might be other rebellions we gotta go deal with, so I'll take the replenished troops. Confederation of Mycenae and Pylos. Okay. So that means King Agamemnon is expanding his power. It's probably fine. Yeah, you can see Pylos here now. Confederated with him. I don't think Pylos much liked me, so that's honestly probably a good thing when it comes right down to it.
I can hardly wait.
Change per turn, so it's actually going up a little. Up a little. We got sieged over here.
Make me proud.
Just gonna auto-resolve this too.
Packing.
Get rid of these losers. I do like that they put this filler here under his man skirt so that I don't have to see the nether regions, so I do appreciate that touch by Creative Assembly.
Free the prisoners.
It's a nice touch. Alright, we've got a lot of wood, once again, because we are trading for it, and we can thus do a considerable amount of building. We actually now have the gold to build this Cyclopian Citadel, and I can build it here, but it makes it difficult for me to recruit from. And I'd kind of rather have it down here on Casimos, but I don't have the population yet. So that's frustrating. So I may just save my gold for a while, because I'm not even... I don't have the buildings I want to recruit from yet from any of this either. Let's get some work done here. Got something to help boost happiness. I've got my Altar of Poseidon here. Let's rebuild a Sanctuary of Poseidon, because I think I tore one down. So you can get wood. Oh, we can get +4 gold. It just hurts the growth and recruitment cost. Interesting. Having some extra gold would be helpful. And if we could offset the growth, that would be pretty slick. Yeah, so see, like we could build this cob houses, and then we can come in here and put this down to gain a little gold per turn, and we can offset that growth hit, and then this gives us growth as well. So good, let's do some investing here in this settlement. That could provide us some nice benefits. I do want to get out here and attack these guys. Well, I mean, I wonder, I could just ignore them because they're of a similar, what do you call it, a similar, what are they, culture. Could be friendly with them instead. Maybe that's what we should do.
All right, let's negotiate.
Let's go ahead and do a non-aggression pact with them, because they're the same culture. And let's just sail further north and look for more opportunities. Where's our spy, by the way? Did he get wrecked? He may have, because now I don't see him. Heroes and agents. No, here he is. He's wounded. Yeah, so he did get wrecked. When he comes back, I'll take that character and we'll go start searching for some new territory. So like, for instance, we could go take a look up here. I don't know who owns this. Well, we do know who owns it because we can mouse over it, and they don't look like a faction that I particularly need to be friends with.
Sharp of mind. We'll move soon enough.
Let's row hard. Try and stay in the shallow water as best we can, and we'll try and island bounce out here. Do have some more wood that I can use if we have a good place to spend it. Let's see what's available here. Yeah, I'm saving my gold right now, so I don't want to build that. Let's see where else we can build. Stackos here. We got another port we could build. Everything else is requiring gold. And like I said, I'm trying to sit on a little gold here. All right. If I give them a bunch of bronze, we get a non-aggression pact. They're already non-aggression partners with Argos. And they are a defensive ally of my Mycenae. Let's go ahead and do it. We have extra bronze sitting around. Let's try and start being friends of friends. See if we can improve our relations in that area. So the Cult of Hera level goes up. Let's go, let's actually go take a look at our Divine Will. Ooh, we're up at Celebrated with Hera. So plus 50 growth with 60% owner influence. We have missile damage of slingers being increased. Okay, not bad, not bad. We have a bit of growth here with Poseidon, which gives us campaign movement range at sea and drops enemy siege holdout time. All right. Our spy is still going to be wounded, so let's just go ahead and keep sailing. We're going to take attrition if we go too far out there, so let's stop here, and then we'll bounce across to the next island. Once again, we've got wood that we can potentially spend. We know that it's not going to be spent here without also going through our gold. How many turns until we get this finished over here where we get that extra gold? Ooh, I can already build up here, so let's do that. That'll get me extra gold. And then this should help overcome any penalties. So that honestly feels like a pretty good way to spend my resources at the moment. Keep working our way through this. Dorians, Thessalians. I really do like the art style in this game. We got critical motivation level here for this guy.
I'll do it right.
-1, excellent. Let's just disband these guys for now because we don't need them.
I've got what it takes.
See ya. Don't have to worry about your motivation now, do we? I do want the extra happiness here. It'd go up to +7. But we're already getting a positive change per turn here, so we probably don't need to really worry about spending that gold. We're actually getting a decent bit of gold finally. Buildings, mining, royal decrees. We're about to get more. I wonder if we can build similar stuff in any of our other larger settlements. I do have my recruitment buildings here at Ithaca. Let's go back down here and look at Aptura. Can we build that same stuff? We'll see, we have recruitment stuff here though too. Yeah, I guess it's not terribly available at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and
Odysseus the cunning.
over
Ever
here.
Get this ship underway.
We want to make our way over there. It looks like there's kind of some shallow coastal water we can stick to here. And then bounce across without taking a ton of attrition. I wish I had my spy ready, though. So that we could... here he is. Good. I want to get my spy up here so that we can maybe move ahead and put a safe house in one of these settlements, which could allow us to maybe recruit or anything else if we need to while away from home. All this stuff requires gold. I believe, yeah, these are all going to require gold. Gold.
Using misinformation against your enemies.
I don't think there's any gold reserve left in this place, is there? I don't remember how to see if there's a reserve left in a certain place. I don't think we can see here, honestly. Looking for high gold wealth. Here. But the deposit's depleted. Yeah. I don't know, it doesn't show anything on the map there, but it could just be because we don't own that. Might be better off to just start running this character over where we want them to, like further over here where we're going to actually be playing. Alright.
Divinely blessed.
Yeah, right now a lot of the buildings that I want to construct require gold. Which, you know, I guess we're just going to have to spend at some point. Might as well just start it. I've actually gotten a lot better overall gold income because of the install of those new buildings. So they're offering me wood for military access. You know, this is okay.
Odysseus of Ithaca.
That is certainly not a terrible trade.
Get this ship underway.
Okay, we were able to cut across here.
Make way.
Let's go. These look like they're going to be coastal settlements too, so this could be a good place to get a foothold. And then my spy, let's run him further ahead up here and kind of do some scouting. Excellent. Alright, we once again have a lot of wood. I really need to just start building some stuff. Let's go ahead and go back to Ithaca and build up some there because we just might as well. Be cool to build up to the top tier. It's going to take a bunch of gold, like a whole bunch. We've been saving it though. Let's put it to use. Build that Cyclopian capital. We haven't done it yet. We've got good happiness here. I could probably move this character on to other areas. I'm just using that character to increase happiness. Yeah, everything else is requiring gold, so that's why we're not seeing a lot of building available. But we should be using this, honestly, because it'll tell us where we can or can't build something. There we go. Let's end this turn. I like how the fast forward stays on here, too. It didn't always do that in some of the other games. Definitely nice to have. Alright, what you want? Epirote, a non-aggression pact, and they're offering me wood for it. They are at war with some of the other factions up there. They have some military access agreements with similar factions. They are enemies with Sparta, with Mycenae, with Pythia. Yeah, so we're not doing this because I don't want the whole friend of my enemy makes you my enemy too. These guys are at war with my new island friends. Not really sure why. They're trade partners with Mycenae, and they have given them military access and defensive ally status. You don't need military access to my lands, and especially not asking me to pay you for it, because I certainly don't need military access to your lands. Well, we can't do buy their wares, but we could allow trade, which is going to buff all of our stuff, but we lose some influence. Okay. We have a province that's going to rebel, which is here. Let's send our army over to help placate it. Got a skill point we can assign here. Plus 20 influence after victory, doubled if battle captives are killed. Doesn't sound bad. This guy is extremely unmotivated. Excellent. Now, why per se is he so unmotivated? Motivation. Elitist. Plus 2 motivation after this hero wins a battle, but not as part of reinforcing. Ends the turn in an owned province with organized games. If he loses motivation. If he ends a turn in an owned province with a negative populace. So do we have a negative populace? Province details, growth. Well, I mean, we're certainly not... Oh, with a negative populace, it's outraged. Is that what it means by negative populace? Maybe I was thinking maybe it had to do with growth, but it may be referring to the happiness level of the populace, and he is actually having a big impact on whatever province he's in, so this guy is somewhat useless for us. See, this whole motivation thing gets annoying because then I have to like figure out, it's like I can't just use the army for what I want to use it for. I have to constantly be worried about how to keep this dude motivated. It feels like a real nuisance. Again, there could be something I'm missing because I haven't played this game extensively, so it's possible I'm missing something relatively simple, and I'm open to that, so I'll certainly watch for comments should anybody leave some that changes my mind. Woohoo, Troy is their ally. Good! War with Troy. Bring it, Troy. What are we fighting up against? The Eastern Spearmen? Ooh, we've got some kind of like Persian type units here.
Send them to Hades.
Nice coastal settlement, I'll take it. Prepare to be sent to Hades. So Odysseus
Ithaca has a new holding.
has a new island. Ah, it looks like all 3 are island settlements. Fantastic. Yeah, see we got the little anchor here in all of them, so all 3 are going to be, coastal settlements, which means that we can fully develop them, so this is a good place to conquer. It's going to give us even more access to bronze. We do not need this building here.
I can make your enemy.
Keep doing our scouting there. So see, yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to use an army back here to pacify things, but because of the stupid motivation thing that this guy experiences, I can't even use him to go pacify stuff. You see, I just like, I don't know. It's very odd. It's like, just let me play the game. Like, it's okay if you put some mechanics in the game to try and make things more interesting, but like in this case, it's just let me play the game. I just want to play the game the way I want to play it. I don't need you brooding over me and telling me how I have to use a specific character. You know, just make a simpler, higher level mechanic. I just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, again, maybe I'm missing something, but I just don't like that. I don't like it. I'm going to go ahead and make this agreement with Achilles, even though I don't really need it. We are at war with Troy. Are they trying that against my settlement? Or was it just popping that up on screen? We'll have to see. Antagonist changes plans. Enemies are focusing their resources on mustering their forces and recruiting skillful agents. If left unchecked, they could gain significant tactical advantage. Okay. I mean, bring it. I'd look forward to a war. Here's our rebellion. I'm gonna try something. After we win this battle, I'm gonna take this dude over to Ithaca, where the happiness is very high, and let's see what happens to his motivation.
I've got what it takes.
Of course, he's gonna hurt the happiness while he's over there, but we'll see. See if we can change his motivation. Makes me curious. See how that plays out. No, Sparta, see? Look at this. Get out of my dang way, Sparta. This is my land. Quit trying to get over here and take my stuff.
Hold nothing back.
AI trying to come in front of me and take little settlements off me. And then Sparta, I can't actually trade the regions that I want to because the region trade doesn't work the way I feel like it should. So
Occupy this place.
We're gonna need to convert the populace over, I think, at least here. Tear this stuff down. Which we would need to do from the main settlement. See, this is a walled fortress there, and I don't think Sparta has the wherewithal to go take it, so this is good news. Yeah, see, Sparta's moving to our north here, too. That's the same faction we're at war with, and it is another coastal settlement, but Sparta's army is probably large enough to challenge that. Let's actually go over here, because I want to look at more of these coastal settlements on these islands, kind of see how all this plays in, but we should pick up an entire province here, which I think will be handy. We've got so much wood. We're mostly just lacking on gold here. I can't build this until I have a Cyclopian capital. Or citadel, sorry. And I have to have gold for a lot of my other construction. See, gold, gold.
Who's looking for a fight?
Okay. Looking around, see what, if any, or here, I'm doing this the wrong way again. Here's where we can build. This requires gold, but we could build up here. Might as well. It slightly increases the happiness in this area. It'll help, just a slight bit. Won't be a lot. Not a lot of battles here. That's kind of what I like in Total War, so I'm a little frustrated we haven't been getting some good battles. Alright, now Menelaus wants a non-aggression pact, and he's offering me stone. So this is good. I've been wanting this for a while. And he's paying for it, so happy to take that. I've been wanting to get all these people kind of so we're not fighting each other, right? I want to go focus on the Trojans. This is, in fact, a Troy game. This is a Persian faction asking me to be friends. Yeah, I don't think I can promise you that. Don't think that's a thing. Royal decree issued. Okay, excellent. Our melee defense for all medium infantry. We finished that. Hero damaged. Motivation -5. Madness. Excellent.
Your path to victory.
I mean, as if his motivation wasn't poor enough as is. What are we up against here? Chariots? Oh, no. I did not mean to. Well, we could get him killed and replace him. Nah, let's not do that. We'll end up just having to retreat. We should have gone straight to the settlement, my bad. I don't know what I was thinking making that attack. But it would fix his motivation problem if he winded up being dead. He would be much more motivated in the afterlife.
In Athena's
Look at
name,
Sparta trying to take my stuff.
bring
What a bunch of
chaos.
posers. Alright, let's see what they got in the settlement here. They got Champions of Sarpedon. That does sound like a pretty good unit, and it looks like a pretty good unit as well. Bonus versus spears, bonus versus swords. Yeah, gonna be pretty good. Armor piercing, so they got Lycian Champions. Oof. Renowned Lycian Warriors. Armored Archers. Cyclops. These guys are packing it. You need to issue the Beast of War Royal Decree to unlock this siege engine. Huh. I'll go look for that Royal Decree now. Thank you for mentioning it. Let's continue the siege. We're going to just kind of hold out on these guys for a while. If they're as strong as they think they are, then sure, come out and fight me. Let's go to our Royal Decrees. The Beast of War. Right here. It's going to take me only 19 turns to get there, but I think I will, because that should make siege battles much more tolerable. Guess that's what I should have been working on a long time ago. Get some stone here. Yeah, get nice resource income. Without gold, though, I mean, there's just so much I can build right now, I think, in all of my settlements. See, that's going to spend my gold. That is going to spend my gold. These are going to spend my gold. That is going to spend gold. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just save our gold for a bit. And I feel like I could recruit another army easily. But then they'll just go around being unmotivated and being unhappy. Let's get in the settlement here to help protect it.
We've got a long hike.
Let me at them.
Their military presence, change per turn 20. Yes, this is alright. They're gonna keep rebelling, but we've got...
Who's looking for a fight?
Let's take a look at the garrison details. We got 9 garrison units, including heavy sword skirmishers, ambushers, armored giant spearmen, so that'll help. That's for sure. Man, I'm wishing I had those siege towers against these. But even then, if I had the siege towers, I don't think I want to be fighting these axe champions and all this stuff. I feel like they're going to wreck us in the choke points of a siege battle. Because, I mean, the one had freaking bonus versus swords, and the axes are just good against armor, which means they'll probably chop us up. These guys want military access? Who are you and why should I give it? No, you're fighting the people I like. This is an ultimatum. If you decline it, they'll immediately declare, well, bring it on. You're not getting military access. Threaten me. Don't be threatening me.
Command me.
Get some giant vanguard here. It only costs food.
Fit to fight.
And there is some local recruitment here we could use too. Giant vanguard. Giant bowman. These guys cost bronze to recruit, but I have a lot of bronze. They don't cost the upkeep of bronze. They're just upkeep of food is all we got to pay for. I should go ahead and recruit some units into this army because we just had a war declared over here too. These may not be the ideal units, but whatever, you know, it's just some units. Let's throw them in here. And get our highly unmotivated hero, hopefully more motivated. I don't know, we'll see. Whatever motivates him. Apparently needs to be somewhere happy, but he causes the unhappiness, so he's like a walking paradox. He needs to be somewhere where everybody's happy, but he makes everybody unhappy. Really want to battle here. That siege battle is going to be brutal. A single barter for a non-aggression pact. They were at war with Lycia and Troy, just like me. They've got military access agreements and non-aggression pacts with some friends here. They're military allies with Mycenae. They're offering me a bunch of stone. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer. Let's take that. Are these guys now at war with... Or no, these are the rebellion. Let's get to use some of our new units, and we get to have a battle. I mean, it's not a great battle, but it's the most battle we've had. There's 2 units of chariots, and our giant vanguard and giant spearmen hopefully will help stand in the way of these chariots. Though the chariots do bonus versus large, but at the same time, you gotta have some mass to stop them. But anyway, we'll fight this, and it'd be a good place to end the episode. We've made some gains on territory. I've got to figure out how to manage motivation better, so obviously I would look forward to any comments you'll have on that again. I could just be upset and not understand the mechanic, and if someone enlightens me, I would be happy to read it and see what it is I need to be enlightened on. Would not upset me. It looks like they're kind of going all in right here, which is fine with me. I'm gonna stack my skirmishers right behind these giant spears, and we'll be able to just unload javelins into whatever charges here. I don't have any spear units, but I could back up the giant vanguard with some more javelin capable units. So see, like, this should create a nice kill box for us. Just kind of get some of these other units ready to go. Just get some reinforcements stood up. Okay, we'll see how the AI deploys here, but I think they're going to try and go all in on this choke point, which is probably not particularly advisable for him. In fact, let's get a couple of our lighter units and go ahead and start running out of the settlement in this direction. You all can join that. No, do it this way, please. There we go. Yeah, I'll run my lighter units around and maybe go attack their skirmishers. Let's get some up-close views. I don't always get you all some justice on the up-close views here. Here's our giant spearmen. They do look pretty large. Hopefully they're in charge. They've got an arm on them, too. This game does look really good.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
They do look good. Let's put them in guard mode. Oof. Taking some shots. Here comes the chariots, though, and then see my swords are backing these guys up with even more javelins. And there's the javelins. It's just a javelin party over here right now, which is exactly what I want. Alright, hopefully that'll stop the chariots. I'm actually going to focus fire the javelins on the chariots. And our spearmen... Yeah, the chariots are dying. Dying very quickly. Excellent. Next chariot unit's coming in. Focus fire that thing. And my light units are making their way in behind the enemy slingers. Once we deal with the chariots, the rest of this is just simple. Let's bring this lord up here to get him involved. Yeah, the chariots are driven back. It's good news. I'm actually just going to pile, well, I'm not going to pile this lord in the melee because it's not a melee lord, but
under attack.
Let's use this vanquish ability, get him in here. And here comes our light infantry. This will be good, actually. I'll send this sword skirmisher wide, and then these two will bring them in close. Because we do still have the skirmishers we're dealing with, and because the AI has kind of gone all in with the infantry here, we'll be safe to bring in backups. Send our giant clubs in. We can go ahead and just pile into this brawl.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Yes, it is. Get over here and get these skirmishers. This is why I wanted to send a unit to cut off their retreat over here. Because you can see the slings headed that direction, so we'll pinch these. Catch them full on here. These light sword skirmishers are very good units for this purpose. Though, honestly, spear runners I find to be even better. Good, good. Alright, their slingers are now surrounded, so they'll be dealt with. No doubt about it there. And all we've got left is their fighter Vanquisher here, who is now vanquished. And their slingers should now be vanquished as well.
Sons of Achaia! Wipe them out! Destroy them!
There we go. Victory.
Words are cheap.
I do find the battles in this game pretty satisfying. You know, I should be fair. I was complaining about stuff earlier that I didn't much like some of the barter agreements. So I should balance here and say that I really do enjoy the battles in this game, except for the walled siege battles. I find the land battles and these small settlement battles to be quite fun. And there seems to be an interesting trade-off of unit types. Those that are heavier, those that are lighter, faster, javelins, archers, slingers, I mean, chariots. I mean, there really is a pretty fun balance there. It's not bad. I'm trying to remember what motivates this guy. Take them on. I don't think any of these were a deal for this guy, or a deal breaker for him. But yeah, I do like the land battles in the game. I'm kind of curious to see what they come out with multiplayer. If multiplayer is just this vanilla experience, that'll be a little disappointing. But I feel like there's some cool things they could do with multiplayer in this game. And I do feel like the lords need a little bit more oomph sometimes in this game. This would be actually really helpful, this lost treasure found. Yeah, let's give it to the people. Cult level down. Oh no. Hera doesn't love us anymore. Come on, Hera. Just love us. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the episode. I'm going to sign out for now. We've made some progress. We've started to take over Rhodes here. And, I wonder if that'll give us access to some good slingers. We're going to keep working our way north here and fight the Trojans. Have some fun fighting against the Trojans. And then, like I said, we'll raise an army down here in Crete if we need to. And we've got our very unmotivated army over here that, again, I'm looking forward to hearing from you all on and seeing if you have some insight to things that I don't understand well here. I'd be more than happy to hear that out and learn more about it. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you all next time with some more action in a Total War Saga, or Troy, a Total War Saga.